Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I am the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me as always and not pictured on your screen is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Fire the Cannon 2005-2006 Blue Jackets season continued championship glow. Jeff, we won the Stanley Cup with our
You did?
5-year-old team. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
And you're not going to bring it up at all repeatedly or anything like that.
No, never. We won it in a year that hockey didn't actually happen in real life. We put together a team, and again, I had the depth chart out, but I was just looking at something else. We've kept most of our team intact. We lost our captain to retirement, who was Steve Yzerman.
You let Peter Nedved walk to free agency too.
Yes. And you can see here we have some good prospects still coming up. Dominic Moore, I'm not sure what we're doing with yet. Brian Giunta, I guess we'll get him under contract again. He doesn't want very much.
Yeah, you qualified both of those guys, right?
Yeah.
And you should get Andrew Ladd signed.
I did sign Andrew Ladd as well as Anton Khudobin. Or I just gave them offers. We probably should get Alex Edler signed too, so we'll do that right now.
Yeah.
He wants a couple class bonuses. That's fine. Ladd wanted some ridiculous class bonuses too. Christopher Steeg's coming, but
Yeah, actually, that's to point that out because we're getting the request for bonuses now because we've hit 2004, and that's when the
2005.
2005, sorry, the modern version of the collective bargaining agreement comes in, and you've got all the features like the cap and the bonus structure for contracts, et cetera, et cetera. So we hadn't been dealing with that up until now, and now we do. On the upside, you'll also have some free agents if you want to go after any, if you've got enough money for that.
We actually just looking here as you said that. We currently have 23 players on our roster, so our roster's currently full, although we'll probably do some juggling.
Yeah. You got a couple of young guys up there too.
Yeah. Andy Green slipped. He's down to 1 star. Was he at 1 star?
I think so.
Okay.
Still developing.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, you can see we have some young guys still kind of coming. Former KHL superstar Sergei Mozikin and former Stream star Sergei Mozikin came in late in the season and played fairly admirably for us in our Stanley Cup run. But my point is, you can see here at the very bottom of the screen, we're sitting at a salary cap of our salary is just over $36 million. Team salary cap is 42. Actually, that'll be inflated, right? That'll be 10% over. So let's take a quick look here. Owner confidence. John McKell is pleasantly surprised with how well the team did this year. We're extremely pleased with the championship going into the season. We were hoping for a respectable finish. You gave us a championship instead. We expect to contend next year, so don't let up. If you can find a good veteran to add in the... Oh, Jeff, you see that right there?
There we go.
No, you see the spelling error?
Off season.
Off-season.
Okay. Hang on, making a note.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going to look through here quick. We did kind of look, I think, at the end of last stream, or I can't remember if it was off stream. Patrick Roy retired. Claude Lemieux retired. Curtis Joseph retired. Guy Hebert retired. Rob Zamner, who was actually my answer in Puck Doku yesterday, retired. Steve Yzerman retired. Pierre Turgeon
retired.
Fela Hasek retired. Cal Johansson.
You did get a lot of guys retiring this season in real life, but that was partially because there hadn't been any hockey the year before, so a lot of guys that would have.
Well, there's
you basically got 2 years of retirements at once.
Yo, you have Bergie, that's dope. Thank you. Yeah, we drafted him. Donald Odette. I'm just trying to... okay, NHL free. Belfour trade may happen. Okay, we want July 1st, I guess. We're in June 30th. Oh, no. No,
What are you
okay.
looking for?
Well, I was looking for the salary cap. Is there not a salary cap note here? I feel like
It'll be in the season update. I don't know how far back that is. It'll be. Oh, the. Oh no, it's on historical notes. I'm wrong. I should put that in there. Okay, think, but no, it doesn't say.
okay, doesn't
It'll
matter.
just be.
We're in good shape anyways.
But that is. But you're right. I mean, that is the 10%
Yeah, boost.
cushion on there because I know the
Although
real
for
cap was under 40. It was in the 30s the first year.
yeah 30 yeah, I'm sure we could quickly Google this and find out the answer.
I'm gonna say without googling, it was 38,000. Let's see if I'm right.
38,000. Oh boy, nobody's getting paid
38
this.
million. Sorry,
30
39 million.
39 million.
39
Yeah.
million.
38,000. You get $1,000 contract. You get $1,000 contract. All right, annual budget. Boy, our owner is stealing all of our money. Holy moly! We're going from 491.2 starting points down to 74.8. Gonna kill our team morale.
Yeah, don't really need anything on that until the season gets started.
And I guess we'll keep our scouting at 1. Annual. Oh, owner is being greedy.
Wow, he cleaned you out 393.
Yeah. So we're gonna have.
But I mean, you've also got a fairly new arena, so
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
have
not like
normal
you've.
maintenance. We're gonna raise ticket prices. Actually, we should raise them by $9 since we're Stanley Cup champions. We're gonna have a normal budget and player development.
Yeah,
We could raise
you
our
could
player
actually.
development.
I was going to say you could cheat on the wage budget, but that's cutting it a little too close to the cap level. You want a little bit on top of that.
Yeah. We could raise our development by 1 for 25 points.
It's expensive, but
We could do up by 3 for 40. We'd be at 32.6. We can probably survive the off season with that.
and just probably normal on the marketing spending.
Did you marketing? I was gonna have no marketing. You mean? We're Stanley Cup champions. We don't need any marketing. Okay,
But fan loyalty may go down if you do that.
fine. Normal marketing. Okay, let's leave it at that. I feel we're gonna keep jumping in player development because we need that with our young team. As you can see, there's some notable players coming in the league, including Backstrom, Giroux, Johnson, Crosby, Marchand, Grabner, Apostle, Kessel, Kopitar, Neal, Pavlik, Taves, Varlamov, Price, Talbot. So we can probably get somebody decent in the draft.
Well, you're going to be drafting pretty far down the list,
Yeah, taking a
and
quick,
that won't be that's not this draft. That's the that'll be next year's.
yeah, yeah. This is Ovechkin draft, right? 05.
No, Ovechkin was last season. Ovechkin came over in 05, but he was drafted the year before.
He didn't play in the AHL for a year, did he?
No, he stayed in Russia because of the lockout.
Well, yeah, but see, yeah, you're messing with me here. Yeah, this no 05 was Crosby's draft class.
Why is he showing up as? Hang on, now I'm confused.
No, because the lottery happened
Oh yeah,
because of that. You're messing with me here.
that.
OB was 04. Yeah, okay, thank you, Eric.
Yeah, the historical announcement is. Why is it doing that?
Well, new players in the league, I mean, would say that notable new players
Yeah, no, I got to look at that because I'm making a well,
changes.
maybe making a change to the historical for 10. Maybe starting guys at 16 instead of 17. So I got to see if that's going to do anything to that. But yeah, Crosby draft.
Yes, you're messing with me. Okay, so advancing a day. Eric's also in our chat says, "Oh, there we go, new achievement: raise ticket prices to the maximum amount allowed." Eric says, "Absolutely love the mod customization in this game. Getting to bring back the Mighty Ducks logo and jersey on top of the realistic face gen files is awesome." All right, Lots of guys getting ready to sign. Oh, some trades. Uh, Dallas Drake for David Turgeon. Dallas Drake with a third round pick. All right. Ed Belf. Wow. Okay. Ed Belfer ends up with the Leafs, just like real life.
There we go for Jason Weimer.
Yeah.
And they retained a little bit of salary.
Capitals
Although
and
Wade Belford's down to
Rangers.
2 stars, so I don't know why the Leafs are doing that, other than that's a very Leafs thing to do.
Martin Lapointe, Greg Jones. Okay, well, Belfer, did he play with the Leafs after the lockout, or was he in Florida at that point?
I think that's
Okay, hold
when he
on.
went to Florida in 2005. When they
Let me look here.
looking at.
Real stats. Panthers
Oh
in
no, he did.
06, 07.
He did play from that year, and then it was
Yeah.
Panthers next year.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is right on. Well, I mean, 3 years late, but
No, but it's happening. Okay, that's cool.
yeah.
Um, Michael Layton is the only name I recognize in those getting moved. Ottawa, Nashville. Mark Mowers for Eric Westrom. Mark Mowers. That's a name I haven't heard for a while. Again, that'd probably be a good Puck Doku name. Pascal Dupuis, who we had, has been traded to Buffalo.
For Andrew Alberts, what did Dupuis do after we 3 assists in 5 games? But they get a pretty good defenseman out of it. So
What did we trade him for? Oh, why we waived him. That's what. Right.
lost on waivers. Yeah, near the end of the year, we had to send somebody down, and
He never really worked out for us, so that was okay. Yeah, a couple other net. Richard Zegnick is a free agent. Okay. So why didn't I see him in my pool? I better look at that again. Free agents.
look at the league transactions and the free agents in there.
League transactions. Oh yeah, Miroslav. Okay.
The free agent center works. It's something going on a little bit odd there. The way it works in historical is not. I think it's a transition to real free agency is doing something.
Okay.
But you can get the full list here.
So we can get Satan. What does Satan want? I wonder. 4,000 or 4,000,000. 4,000. See, Jeff, you're screwing me up.
That's going to be a little too tight for what you can afford. Unless you start.
Moski says, any news on when FHM 10 will be released? It's that time of year.
It's getting there. We're beta testing now, so getting closer, and we'll hopefully be able to talk about it a little more soon.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of.
Jeff, there's a question for you in the other chat as well, if you noticed.
Oh, a CSV question?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of room for stuff.
When I export a CSV file, the schedule, it only shows 1 month? No, it should show the whole thing.
All right. Let me just look at no restricted free agents to show me unrestricted free agents. Josh Green. This is not an overwhelming list of people who could help us. Bring in Wade Belak. Wonder what Wade Belak would want. Do we really need defensemen?
He barely counts the defenseman he's there to fight.
Yeah, we could use a little more winger depth. Richard Zednick would be an interesting ad, but I don't think he's got much in the tank left, does he? 29. Oh, he played a couple more years.
Yeah. And I just checked the CXV export thing with this game, and it's definitely exporting the whole thing. So I'm not sure why you'd only be getting 1 month there, unless it's one of the leagues that has a split schedule. There's a couple of European leagues like that, but even then, you should get more than a month.
Zednick wants $2.684 million for 3 years.
Do you really need? You got. Justin Williams, Antropov. Yeah.
We could use a versatile forward.
You got an RFA named Dominic Moore. He'd be
Well, it depends on what his offer is. Jeff Friesen
try it
wants
now.
2.783 million.
Moore, I just checked. He only wants 500,000.
Yeah, 556, 525. Should we let him go and see if anyone else offers him a contract first?
You won't get much back for it at the contract level he's signing.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'm submitting him an offer, Jeff. All right, draft lottery. Let's see. Bruins stay in 5. Predators stay at 4. Anaheim falls to number 3.
The field
Minnesota
logo.
falls to number 2, which means Florida has moved up to the number 1 spot. All right. Just looking at our draft picks this year, we have first, second, third, no fourth, but a fifth, sixth, and 2 sevenths. All right. So we are picking number 30. All right. We're going to go to the next day because that's the entry draft. JFB 1985 says Satan. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. All right.
Okay. A few
Bunch of
signings, but don't
contracts
see anything.
getting dissolved.
Yeah, just lower level minor league guys mainly.
All right, let's go to the
Not
entry
getting
draft
advanced.
here. So mock
Oh,
drafts
sir.
says we could get Nick Burfors. All right. Devin Setaguchi goes ahead. Crosby's number 1. Oh, do we think Crosby goes number 1 or does he fall?
Baylock's done. Yeah, I mean, Crosby or Price. There's something's off in historical at the moment with the way it's predicting potential, particularly for skaters. I think it's the stat adjustment for talent. I gotta
Well, they're only
get that fixed.
AC, so they're not AA.
Yeah, and Crosby should be. I mean, his potential is
Okay,
far too high to be
Crosby
going
goes
as
first to
format.
Florida. Okay. Second pick is Carey Price to Minnesota.
Not a bad consolation prize.
TJ Oshie goes to Anaheim.
Bit of a jump.
Chris Letang goes to Nashville. Bobby Ryan goes to Boston. Tuukka Rask goes to Washington. Interesting. Cam Talbot, interesting, goes to the Rangers. James Neal goes to the Leafs. Ben Bishop
Like the
goes
Leafs
to
made a sensible pick.
Carolina. Andrei Pavelec goes to Tampa Bay. Derek Ryan goes to Detroit. Should we try and trade up for this pick?
Yeah, I mean,
Pick
Kopitar
12.
is doing what he did in the real draft.
Yeah.
Who we got on? Who's
Okay, who's
up
picked
next?
next? Yeah, that's a great question. So this is pick 12. Oops, let's click the right button here. And
Draft order tab.
no, I just went here anyways. Chicago. What does Chicago need? Trade offer. They need a goalie. Oh.
Yeah.
Tried to trade them Curtis Sanford, and he says absolutely not. Okay, let's start this off. We want their first round pick.
That would probably be fine as a backup this year for you. Do you want to trade Lettinen?
Yeah. Blackhawks say they can't add that much salary to the payroll.
There's going to be a few teams just in the transition year that are right up against the payroll to begin with. Yeah, they need to go. They got Tebow and Rollison.
Okay,
Tebow had a
okay.
good season
If
last
we
year.
offer
Just
them,
about that
hold
ball.
on. If we offer them Kerry Lettinen and we take on Tebow and take Chicago's first or get Chicago's first round pick, I'm sure they will accept that offer.
Oh, you had to dump its salary on the 2.8 million.
Can we pick up a fourth
That's
rounder?
their biggest salary.
Okay, we can get a fourth rounder back too.
Yep, they want to get rid of that.
Okay, so we get their first round pick and their fourth rounder this year, third and fourth rounder next year, and their first rounder. Yeah, done. So we jump up in the draft.
They get a much better goalie, save a bunch of money, and you get a bunch of picks out of it.
And we pick up Anze Kopitar to. Well, that gives us a pretty strong punch, with we could have Tomo Rutu as our third line center, Datsuk as the first. No, Rutu would be fourth, Bergeron's second, Datsuk first, and
They
Kopitar
can one
third.
of the wing.
Yeah, there's some possibilities there now. All right, next pick is Jack Johnson. Oh, Matt Zuccarello falling. Abdelkader goes. Mark Stahl. Oh boy, should we be jumping up for Matt Zuccarello?
Nah, not. Let's see if he falls all the way to
Oh,
30.
San Jose takes him at 16. Niskanen goes. Trevor Lewis goes. Cody Franson.
No, it's Jordy Ben, not Jamie.
Nick Holden. Che Genoway goes to Edmonton. Alec Martinez is still hanging on. Oh, there he goes to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Alex Stalock. Martin Hansel. Michael Sauer. Justin Braun. Devin Setaguchi goes 28, which is about where he was forecasted to go. Pickles goes 29. Okay, the recently retired and former last pick of the draft, Patrick Hornquist, is still available.
Hjalmarsson, 2. Jordy Ben, 2.
Darren
Drops
Helm.
off. Oh, no, there's 2 stars there.
They're still, yeah. All right, let's see.
Helm, you said you wanted a good utility guy. I mean, get 2 seasons out of Moore, and then Helm should be ready or close to it.
I forgot this was actually our pick still. I thought we traded it. So Botka's there too. My gut says we should take Hornquist.
You take Gilbert Brule. He was a big first rounder in this one.
I'd be like taking Linus Allmark right now. We still have some defensive depth. Okay, we're going to take Hornquist. All right.
Okay.
Then Sexton goes. Nathan Gerbe. Gerbe. I don't know. I forget how you say that name. Linus Olmark goes. Halmarson goes to Nashville. So
Who
Nashville.
did Vancouver take in the first round, or did they even have a pick?
I told you who they
Okay.
picked. They picked Alec Martinez, was it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a Bordeaux draft for them.
Oh, good player gone far too soon.
Yeah.
Which means he should still be in the database here, is he not?
Yes.
Eric Fain, Jordy Ben. We should draft him. Darren Helm Cogliano goes. Mark Andre Gragnani? Gragnani, okay. Adam McQuaid, again, name haven't heard for a while. Brandon Bolig. Ryan Wilson. Gilbert Brule goes 43rd pick to Philly. Chris Russell goes to Florida. Dorsett.
Oh, they got Panthers are doing really well in this draft.
Yeah. Ryan Stoa goes to San Jose. Jack Skill goes to LA. Sabatka goes to Dallas. Ben Street goes to Atlanta. Steve Downey goes to Montreal. Brett Sutter goes to Calgary. Leo Komarov goes to Edmonton.
So Nick fall to us.
Berg Forrest goes to Vancouver. Evgeny Rasensky,
Yeah, that's a bit of a jump.
Phoenix. Ryan Lash. I don't know how you say that.
Flash, yeah.
Lash. Okay, Carl Gunnarsson goes to Pittsburgh. Shipkayev goes to Ottawa, which seems appropriate. Will Acton goes to Edmonton. Brian Lee.
And your pick. Should goalies aren't great.
Oh, he's only ranked half a star, Jeff. Why you?
Who?
Luc Bardon.
That's pretty nice. Potential is higher than that.
I was going to take him, but I think we can get him later when he's at, because he's only listed
Yeah.
as half a star. Wait,
Yeah.
Darryl Boyle. Okay.
Not Dan Boyle.
Well, so I was like, what? Sergei Kostitsyn?
You lesser Kostitsyn.
Scout
If
suggestions.
you want that headache.
Saves.
Slemko.
Richard Clune. Safe suggestions is Kohler. Jan Kohler. Oh, we could take a Ryan Reeves.
Ryan Reeves.
Risky suggestions are Rito Berra's the number one.
Yep.
I actually don't mind the idea of Kohler. That gives us some defensive depth. I remember him, but yeah, he never made the NHL. Okay.
No.
Actually, Safe Suggestions has Bourdon only at 15, so maybe we should take him.
Nah, I'd maybe wait one more round on that. Cal O'Reilly.
All right, we're adding some toughness to our lineup. Ryan Reeves is our second round pick. All right. Zadkov. Kostitsyn goes as pick 63 to Florida.
Man, Florida is. What do they have to begin with?
Cal O'Reilly goes to Chicago. It's pick 72. Ryan Russell, Dustin Cohn, Tom Pyatt,
Yeah, Florida's
Jacob
not
Kindle.
that bad a team.
Rito
They're
Berra
a little
finally
old,
goes
yeah.
to Buffalo. Richard Clune. Kohler goes to Atlanta.
Bodker's still there. Oh, no, that's not
That's
different Bodker.
Mads.
Yeah.
Pierre Cedric Labrie goes to Edmonton. Chris Butler. Mads Bachner goes now. Nolan, Tyler Plant. All right, so we're left with. All right, I think this one we take Bourdon just to make sure we get him now.
If he's there, yeah.
He's the number one guy as safe, so we will take him. All right, we'll go back to the draft. We're just going to pick until human, which isn't actually far because we picked up that 4th round pick. And Sebastian Dom, goaltender. We do not have a lot of scouting on any of these guys.
I remember Lars Haugen, the Norwegian guy. He was at the Olympics or a World Junior Tournament. He had a pretty good tournament once, but never made the league. Kevin Lalonde had a handful of NHL games, and then was one of the guys that got Belarusian citizenship.
Oh. Gabatoa. What do you think? Who should we take?
Just waiting to get back to the top.
Okay, what's the scouts say? They're saying Pierre Olivier Peltier. This is the top safe suggestion or scout suggestion.
Yeah, and you could use a goalie, so you might as well get him.
Matt Cassian is there too, and Matt
Oh,
Pelich. One-time
oh,
Jet Kendall McCardle is also available.
he was good for a couple of years.
Matt Cassian might be the best. Not that he ever did
Yeah, why
much in
not?
the NHL, but he'd be a depth forward for us, big guy. I don't recognize Pierre Olivier Peltier. Although, was he on Team Canada maybe?
Might have been. I think he was a Ducks pick. Yeah, if he's Canadian, he's in the database and was never drafted. He would.
All right, we still have Guillaume Latendresse is available too. Risky suggestions. Oscars
Bartulis.
Bartulis. I don't know. I can feel a little bit risky here. Pelich is there too, but I mean, he's half a star. I'm not really too worried. Wait,
Yeah, maybe around next round.
Mark
I'd maybe go
Fraser.
with Pelletier or.
All right, let's take Pelich here. It's time to get interesting. All right.
Oh, take Pelletier. I thought you were mispronouncing Pelletier.
No, no, no. Okay, we didn't get that. Okay, we're gonna take this guy, this Oscars Bartulis, or Kendall McCardle. Oh, let's take Kendall McCardle. And I will admit I don't say have pronunciations well. Um, Smelly Wrestling Geek says, "Who is your guys' early pick to win the cup this year?" I'm picking Dallas. JF in JFB in the chat says Vancouver. No, I'm not kissing Jeff's butt. I'm actually a Canucks fan. Oh,
Yeah, but no, if you're a Canucks fan, you'd be realistic about what they're going to do this year.
all right. Let's get who's the tallest guy in the draft? Nikolai Stastenko.
Oh, back to this method.
Okay, well, there's a Frenchman who's 6'3", 225 pounds. Anton Manavian. He's a defenseman. Took a 5'7" goaltender, Sean Huttonwick. I don't know who you thinking, Jeff. I don't. We have some one-star guys left, but we don't have them scouted at all. Vince Rocco. That sounds like a name of a guy we should draft. 5'10", 107. All right, we're gonna take him because that name, Vince Rocco. All right. Risky suggestion is Peter Klaus. Peter Klaus. I know nothing about him.
The only name I recognize, I recognize a couple of them, but the only one I remember anything about is Chris Durand. He was Seattle in the WHL, never made the NHL.
Peter Klaus had 5 points in 11 games in the NHL. Peter Kalos, I guess I need to say that right. Kalos. All right, we'll draft him. He's risky.
It's a chance. Give him more than 5 games.
Well, we've seen crazier things happen. Risky suggestions tell us.
Probably take a defenseman here.
Now, this is a defenseman, Alexander Bonskesen? Bonskesen?
Von Saxon.
Bon Axon, okay.
Von Jackson. Yeah, that's probably it.
All right, we'll take him. Defenseman. He's risky, which is about right for us, and that was the last pick in the draft. All right, draft is over. We make that big trade. We lose a goaltender, but we gain a goaltender back. Tebow as our backup goaltender will actually work out pretty nice, all things considered.
Yeah, just kind of expensive. He's only got 1 year left, right?
Yes, I think so, but I don't know. Let me check here. Yes, 1 year left.
Okay, not a problem then.
We were actually picked as having one of the best drafts. Interestingly enough, Canucks were also given a good draft mark, as well as the Avalanche, but not Florida.
Third Forest, nothing. I don't see. Canucks don't look that impressive. Well, it's no, they wouldn't. The way the best worst draft thing works is they tend to look at where guys were expected to go, and if teams get a lot of players dropping to them,
Yeah.
that will be considered a good draft.
Red Wings, bad
I mean,
draft. Bruins,
the
bad
Leafs.
draft.
Yeah, the
Leafs
Leafs
bad.
are saying that it's a bad draft. I don't, Neil and Colliano, that's not a bad draft.
No, Matt Frazier late is a nice pickup.
That's definitely not a good one for Detroit, though.
No, Derek Ryan, Brandon Bollig, Tarama, Richard Backman.
Oh, well, they did okay in the later rounds.
Yeah. All right. So
Matt Butcher, Garth Butcher's son.
Oh, did I?
Canucks failure.
All right. Tebow has signed. He wants number 41. He can have it. All right.
And you're going to be right at the cap now, so there's not much of a point in looking at free agents.
Or actually, no. We only gained at 1.8 million, so we still have room.
But you're within, and you can sign. Are you going to sign more? That'll be 500,000 there.
That's right. Yeah.
That's about the only thing you can.
And we're signing a bunch of our younger guys who are going to spend time
Yeah,
with minors.
I mean, it'll be won't affect your cap any.
Well, there's not really anyone who we can sign. Although we're probably preparing to lose Curtis Sanford on the waiver draft wire. Although, I guess we could protect him and let...
No more waiver draft. That ended this year.
Oh, that's right. Well, we could lose him on waivers anyways.
Oh, yeah, you are going to have to send him down. He'll be, he's 25. In the late 3 years, he's definitely.
Well, we could put Tebow on waivers too.
Yeah, somebody wants to eat the contract.
Just look at my job security here. Ticket price change put us at -20, but then we got +3 for acquiring Jocelyn Tebow, an extremely popular player, and +2 for picking Anze Kopitar. And all right, Gianta resigns, Kadobin signs, Dominic Moore signs. Satan goes to San Jose. Yannick Perreault gets traded to Boston for Eric Nicholas. And Gianto wants 14, can't have it, he can have 12. Nice thing about this, too, if you play historical, is it sims quite a bit faster. Because it is slimmed down. Right? Good word to use.
Yep, only one playable league and not as many players. Pavel Bure is still gone and rumored to be traded.
We looked at him last at the trade deadline, I think.
Where did he? Oh, he's still in Florida. He could wind up playing with Crosby.
That would be actually really interesting.
They could wind up with a Bure, Ray Whitney, Crosby line.
Okay, we got
Be fun to watch.
Florida. With Brizgalov and Ned or Ray Emery.
Yeah.
Well, they got Radek Dvorak there too.
Yeah, the D isn't. Oh, I got a few decent prospects on D, but
Man, they might not even sign
Adam Foote's
Crosby.
getting old, and they'll sign him.
Monthly budget. Oh boy. Gonna kill our scouting here. How did we drop at 18 points for the month? All right, Hall of Fame induction is Carol Vandus, Mike Vernon, Bobby Smith, and Doug Wilson. Not a great Hall of, it's Hall of very good class, I think. Brian McCabe and Mike Comrie swap places. Interesting. Comrie goes with a second round pick for
Yeah,
Brian
no,
McCabe.
Comrie stays healthy. That's
Pretty big one.
decent pick up for the Hawks, but and they retain some of his salary and a bit of McCabe's salary too.
Yeah, McCabe's still got lots of life left. Dan Bills went to the Flames for Chris Dingman. Oh, Mittens is on the move for Mike Commodore. Did we not have him? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, briefly.
Oh, that's right. He was part of the Sergei Mozikin trade. All right. Mike Ricci is on the block. Tebow is the only guy going down because our team's so young now. Which is all right. Uh-oh.
So,
Our
so
ending
obviously
points
now you have to.
are now in the negatives. All right, so we're on a very thin budget, and everybody's going to be mad because we're not spending any money.
Yeah, you got to get some exhibition games in here and get some money coming in.
All right. Stefan Cronwell is still a ways away from getting adjusted. We have our first game. We need to set our captain. So who's going to be our new captain?
Got to be Chara.
Char is number 1. McDonald's number 2. So let's look at our info, and we want to go to mental ratings. Leadership says we should have Kippersoff as our captain.
Can't do that though. So Antropov and Markov are up there, and then it's a bit of a drop. You could do Datsuk, but I think I'd
So Char
probably
is
go with.
going to get the captaincy.
And I'd probably give Markov Charzay.
All right, Markov gets to be assistant number 2. All right, looking at our upcoming free agents too, just because. Oh yeah, boy, we got a lot of upcoming free agents. Justin Williams wants 3.32. You can probably do that.
Yeah, cap will go up a little bit next year, so you got a bit of room there.
Hanzus wants what? 3.02. What was he making currently?
2.58.
Oh, that's not bad. Not a big increase. Oh, that's not a big increase. But he wants a no trade clause. Ooh.
And he's 20. How many years is he asking for?
3. But that no trade clause makes me a little worried. Okay, Wisnowski wants 2.44. Yeah, we're doing that because we need him.
That's going to cost you about $1 million extra. He was only making 1.4 before.
Yeah, well, we need him. All right, we'll hold off on that right now. We need to rebuild our lineup. So Kildobin, okay, Green comes out. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Pickenen comes out then. Bomeister and Phaneuf is our backup. Pickenen, Edler, and Green go back down. Why is... Oh, we got a bunch of guys sad because we can't spend any money on team morale. Versteeg's not ready. Ladd could be pushing for a spot. Moore is back in. Bergeron.
Guys have to take the city bus to games. Traveling coach on like whatever the 2005 equivalent of Spirit Airlines was.
We're gonna move Bergeron up to our third line center. I mean, we technically won't need Hanzus. We could move him. Moore moves down to the third line or fourth line.
And you will have Kopitar coming up too.
Yeah. Actually, we didn't sign him to a contract.
Probably should have done that.
He's not ready yet. He's only half stars, so I forgot to sign
in Germany.
I forgot to sign all the new guys. All right, it's fine. We also have Robert Nielsen. We forgot to offer a contract to. That's what happens when you get too focused in on things.
Oh yeah, it's past the deadline, so
We're fine. We're fine, Jeff. First game of the year, and it's a 3-2 victory at home. Woo! Hold them to only 17 shots on net while putting up 40. Justin Williams is happy to sign. Wisnowski signs. Salary cap reminder, it's going down to $39 million. We're currently at just over $40.729 million, which is fine because we have 6 extra guys on the roster.
Yep.
And when we start sending guys down... I mean, the other thing is we could put Tebow on... just on the trade block and see if we can get any offers for him. 5-4 loss versus Calgary.
With how cheaply Chicago's willing to give him up, I don't think you're going to get much at that salary level.
Well, we'll place him on the trade block anyways. I have no problem holding on to him for the whole year. So many sad faces. And 4-1 loss versus Buffalo. All right. At least the guys who signed their new contracts are happy. 4-1 win over Tampa Bay. All right.
And almost the end of the month, you can get some money coming in.
Ooh, Steve Sullivan's gone for 4 months. And... actually, let's just take a quick look here. Williams is hurt. Let's get Giante in.
Maybe give Ladd a game.
Ladd's getting in. Markov is out. Wisnowski is out. We'll put in Green. Phaneuf. And just do that. And sim it out. And 4-1 victory. Dominic Moore, as the first line center, gets a goal and assist. named second star.
And you didn't want to re-sign him.
It wasn't that I wanted to re-sign him or not re-sign him. It was that it depended on what we needed. Big training camp development bumps. Bergeron's up to 2 stars. Antropov's going up. Edler's going up, but still not good enough. Khudobin's going up. Gonna send him down right now. Andrew Ladd is at 1.5 stars and
Yeah,
took a nice
went
little
up a
bump.
bunch, but he didn't. Still stuck at 1.5.
Malzekin goes up too. He's still stuck at 1. Versteeg moves up to 1 star with his big bump. Kopitar takes a huge bump in Germany, but he's still only half a star. Huge jump for Alexander Boskinen as well. And Kendall McCardle. And Matt Pelich. Brian, yeah, Luc Bourdon. Look at those numbers going up, Jeff. Oh, Boris Vlablik.
Yeah, Vlahovic, he's drafted him last year.
Hornquist. Boy, those are some big jumps for some guys. Vince Rocco. Big jump. Dustin Boyd, big jump. Peter Kalos, big jump. Ryan Reeves, jump. All right. Our Stanley Cup champions have only sold just under 10,000 season tickets. That seems low.
Apparently, the GM jacked up the ticket prices, and people weren't happy about it.
Not too bad. All right. Injured player suspended or dressed. Phaneuf got minor whiplash. Okay. Pickenen gets into the lineup. Andrew Ladd set to screener. Oh, we still win. All right.
Is Lindros still on the Flyers?
Yes.
Still
Yes, he
hanging
is.
on.
Still hanging on. Had only 18 points last year. 26 points the year before. So not by much, but... All right. Thibault's in net. Versus Florida. And we beat them 4-1.
Oh, geez, and Keaton's coaching Florida. Good introduction to the NHL for Crosby, assuming Crosby's in the lineup. No, he's not. They did not sign him.
That's a great question.
Are they waiting?
Depth chart says... No, he's in the minors.
It'll probably change pretty quickly.
I don't know. Mike Keenan might have been like, nope, not my guy.
See, that's part of the reason I want to change the start year to 16. I don't think we're getting development quite fast enough on the younger guys.
Schedule.
There's enough time for the younger guys to get to
Okay, so we need to make our cuts
proper rookie level.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Pickenen comes out. Edler's going down. Okay, so Green is out. Markov, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green is going down. Okay. Oh, Bergeron got... Oh, no! Severe calf laceration, 2 to 3 months.
So he's going to be screwed up for a while. He can play, but
Should we just put him on the injured list?
he'll probably heal a little faster that way.
I'd hate doing this, but I think he'll be better off doing that. Injured list for him. Okay, so Williams is in the lineup. Versteeg is headed down. Datsuk needs to get in the lineup. Ladd is out. Datsuk is in. Ladd technically is one of our. Actually, he should be in the lineup ahead of Gianta. Ladd. Then we'll send
Gianta's a
Mozikin
spare, and yeah.
down.
Or you could send Phaneuf down.
Oh, Phaneuf's hurt. He's not going to. Pickenen probably has to clear waivers now.
No, I don't think so. I'll wait till the start of the season and see. You don't have to send him down right now.
Yeah, okay. Actually, it should. Yeah, okay. I guess I need to make my lineup still. Top selling jerseys include Wisnowski, Williams, and Kipper. Nice. Scott Gomez is apparently on the trade block. Okay, so our lineup is set with 23 guys.
You're locking Moore into the first?
No, I unlocked him. I accidentally put... I meant to make him unlock. Justin Williams on the first line. I still like Ritu as our...
You gonna change Ladd's role?
Yes, I will do that in a second. So Ladd, Ritu, Moore, Cleary, Roy. Yeah, I like that.
Burrow's ahead of Ladd, probably. But still really good bottom six.
Tactics, players, Ladd. Well, screener is one of his better roles. Grinder is 10. That doesn't seem. Power forward.
Power forward, yeah.
There we go. Looking back at our lines. Yeah. We are still negative points for the month, so we're starting the season off with our team upset at us. Guess I shouldn't have burned all those points on trying to help people get up.
You did get a bunch of development out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge development boost for our young guys. Kevin Weeks is on waivers. You see Markkinen, Dan Ellis, Brad May.
33 and don't need him. No defensive improvements.
I don't really want to lose Mozikin, but I can see someone picking him up too.
No, there's too many other good guys ahead of him.
All right.
Don't see anything I really want.
Yeah, so Andy Green, Derek Englund, Sergei Mozikin, and Curtis Sanford are on waivers. Chuck Kobasu was claimed off waivers. All right. Joseph Stumple, all right, goes to Ottawa for Anton Vermette.
Not a great deal for Ottawa, but Ottawa's been doing really well in this game, so.
Yeah, we are named a favorite.
I mean, we are the defending champions.
Yeah, so we should be. Phaneuf is ready for contact. Players need to be... Andrew Ladd wants number 16. I forget who had that before him, but yes, okay, he can change because he has made the team. All right, first game of the year. Some guys smiling, most guys are angry and sad.
I'm going to be that way for a month or so.
And it's a 6-5 loss. Michael Hanzu scores the
Not
first
how you
two
wanted to
goals.
start. And it's the... what is this version of the Caps anyhow? They got no Ovechkin.
Oh, we lost in the shootout. Okay, so first game of the year, first time ever, goes to a shootout and we lose. Wow. Peter Bondra scores for them. Kovalchuk doesn't score. McDonald doesn't score. Rafalski doesn't score. Washington now has Salvador Dempsey, Ulanov, Gonchar, Tanguay, Martin Lapointe.
Oh, they got Gaborik.
Jeff Halpern, Mikko Koivu, Marian Gabrick, Peter Bondra, Jarkko Ruutu, and Olaf Kolzig in net. So we lose the first shootout game in NHL history. Oh, good. Perfect. Datsuk gets suspended for 6 games.
Off to a flying start here.
Datsuk is so mad. He immediately gets suspended in the first game of the season that we lose in a shootout. Oh, Datsuk, Datsuk, Datsuk. Okay, so Datsuk is going to get replaced with Gianta.
Gianna's not
I
very good at
know, I
center.
know. Just,
Are
just,
you
just,
gonna?
just calm
Oh, you're
down.
gonna shuffle. Okay.
And Dominic Moore is going to replace Gianta. All right,
As Moore was on the
third line.
right wing. Yeah.
Simon out and 4-1 victory. Dominic Moore fills in admirably at first, gets a goal. Gianta scores immediately as soon as he comes in, first goal of the year.
Golden assist. Nice.
Tomorutu scores, yeah. Gianta assisting. And
He
oh
was buried in New
no.
Jersey for a long
What?
time now.
Oh, oh I'm scared.
How bad?
Xenochara pectoral flexor proto strain 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, Hanzooks, please tell me it's not. Oh, tender elbow day to day. Okay, we can survive that. Chara gets replaced with
Okay,
Pikkinen.
good thing you did leave Pitkinen up because yeah.
All right, so Chara's got to go to the injured list because we don't have room for him anymore. And we got to call up somebody to take our second line center spot. Who next man up is Kyle Wellwood at center. Ooh.
You got Tyler Bozak behind him too.
Yeah, but he's a long way down behind Marcel Go. Oh, Kyle Wellwood's coming up, I guess. Okay, time to redo all the lines. Hanzus
I
gets
don't know. We had to
replaced.
get Wellwood up for a few games last year.
Wellwood. Okay, all right. Okay, I got this. Wellwood gets replaced with Tomorutu. And then we're just going to manually switch Roy up. Okay. All right, I guess we're over time, but let's see how we do. How well we do here.
Yeah.
Delayed treatment for Chara? No, absolutely not.
That'll ruin the
Just
season.
that, yeah. It's only 2 to 3 weeks. We don't need to make it worse. All these guys are angry and sad, and now they're getting injured. Not good for us. 4-2 loss to Chicago. Number one star was Dustin Bufflin. Because, yep,
And who was in goal for the Hawks?
I want to talk about it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he's starting. I'm assuming he is. Chicago's
looks
played
like he
4
is.
games and he's played 3 games of them, so yes.
And off to a pretty good start too.
Yeah. Well, it was a good trade for both of us. And 2-1 victory over San Jose. Okay, Gianta scores again. Wisnowski scores again. We're 2-1-1, Jeff. I feel like this is a pretty good spot for us to leave off this week.
And look at that, Canucks 4-0. Despite losing Stan to free agency.
Terrifying thought here. All right, with that, thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You can also find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
Didn't show me who was playing on the Canucks with the Sedins.
All right, we will look
Just want to see who's in that right wing spot
right now.
or whatever they're. Yeah.
Naslund. Makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, they still got Naslund. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
And he's their captain. Yep.
I got Patrick Stefan as the fourth line center. Mhm. Oh, what is this? Matt Cook is their second line center.
Oh, well, they
Wow.
got Cook, Fiddler, and Upshaw. That would not be a fun team to play against.
Ryan Miller just got hurt too. Oh, mild blunt trauma to the eye day to day. Good goaltending, actually. Happy Bulin and Miller. All right. With that, thank you very much. We'll be back again next week with Jeff's Wisconsin college stream,
Yeah,
where
nearly
we
undefeated.
nearly,
Nearly.
nearly, nearly. All right. So again, news is coming, as Jeff mentioned, for FHM 10. So make sure you're following us on all our usual channels to keep up with that stuff. Cal Wellwood just has a 2-goal game to take the first star as we beat Anaheim. All right. So thank you all, and we'll see you all again next week.